15. And the 76, a two-time winner, is Ryan Midford. And we are underway, and it is Cohen who grabs the early lead and looks to pull away as they go down the backstretch for the first time. Running in the second spot is Jackson Hall in the 7, but he has a challenge on his hands as the 12 goes down low, 3 wide, and a little contact, and going up and over is the 5X of Mason Summers, and we immediately have a yellow on red flag. And now it is Cohen who's getting pressured by the 7. Jackson Hall goes to the inside. We have a new leader, and trying to Xerox that move is Midford. And Midford, trying to get 2 for 1, will try to grab the lead going into turn number 3. Hull holds on to that second spot for now, leaves an opening for Cohen to try to power through. From the 7 of Jackson Hall, can Hull carve his way underneath into turn number 1, and he will take over the lead. Midford does a crossover move as Hull got out of shape and will lose the spot to the 9 of Cohen. And Matson wrestles the third spot away, and here comes the 7 of Hull again. Grabs the lead from Midford. White flag lap, final time around the mini-mile. Trying to go as hard as he can will be Midford, but he won't get there, and picking up his first win of the season will be the 9 of Landon Cohen.
This time by Magliano and John, front row. Green flag is out, and we are off and rolling. Mark Demaro does not come up to speed in cart number 89. Steps out of line. Lap number 1 in the books. Magliano leads the way. Here comes Ouellette to the inside. The challenge for second on Zachary John. Luke Jengenbach is there. 3 wide, maybe 4 for the lead. Not enough room on the backstretch. Everybody's okay into turn number 3. Zachary John goes to the point in cart number 2. As they exit turn number 2 and race up the back straightaway. Further back, the 00 trying to come up through the field. Casey O'Sullivan battle for the lead off of turn number 4. Jengenbach goes to the front in cart number 77. Looking for his first senior Outlaw win off of turn number 4. Luke Jengenbach will pick up the race win over Zachary John in second. We'll go green, and the green is out. And they are off and rolling. No points for this division. These are the 5 to 7-year-olds. Very beginner class, and Meyer becomes involved in the tangle over in turn number 2 with Luke DuPont. Hardwick may find a challenge for the lead over in turn number 3. And around goes the second place cart over in turn number 2. That's Hunter Hardwick. Will stay green as Axel Monaco continues the lead in turn 2. 20 or so cart lengths between the top 2. And Monaco gets into Pascal off of turn number 2, trying to put him a lap down. Axel Monaco has his hands full, and that has allowed Kyle Como to close the gap from second in the orange cage, green number 8. There's the battle for the lead. Lapped cart just in front. White flag, 1 lap to go. Como to the inside of both and takes the race lead to the exit of turn number 2. Axel Monaco back to second. The 50 trying to make his way back up through for Luke DuPont. Off of turn number 4, Axel Monaco gives it one final go to the bottom, but it's not enough. Checkered flag is out, and it will be Kyle Como picking up the race win over Axel Monaco in second. Coming to green off of turn 4. Green is up, and we are underway here in this Tiger C feature. Jay Sullivan leads to turn number 2. Jackson Burns in second. Top 2 immediately pull away from Corey Faircloth in third. Nicholas Fondacone in fourth. No real challenge for position. Traffic ahead. That is Cole Sullivan. That goes high off turn 4, and it's going to bring the whole top 5 together here on the front straightaway. Sullivan, Faircloth, Burns, the 46, free and clear of traffic off of turn number 4. Checkered flag is out, and by less than a car length, Jay Sullivan picks up the win over Corey Faircloth in second. We'll keep an eye on it as we go under the green flag. Reagan Avery stepping out of line in cart number 10 immediately before we even get to turn number 1, and Reagan had the lead for about 50 yards and will give it right back as they get to turn number 2 and up the back straightaway. Jordan Kibbe will move into the second position. Dom Harrison, the race leader. Race leader for now. Here comes Jordan Kibbe to the inside, and it's Kibbe by A kart length now in turn number 2 to the front of the field. Jacob Gray to the outside of Sophia Zarnicki in a battle for third. Dom Harrison in second, on the rebound, on the attack in turn number 3. Here he comes to the inside of Kibbe. Kibbe gives him room. That opens the door for Harrison to the bottom to retake the race lead. Dom Harrison back to the point, known for his very animated and high energy interviews here early in this season. And now Kibbe goes back to the front. Kibbe to the point, but how long can Jordan keep the race lead? Here comes Sophia Zarnicki to the bottom. Lead change lap after lap, sometimes multiple times a lap as Jordan Kibbe goes back to the inside. Zarnicki settles in the line in second, just in front of Jacob Gray. Gray in third, now fourth. As to the inside goes Hicks. Back to the point goes Sophia Zarnicki for the race lead. Back and forth battling at the front of the field here for the Tiger Bee feature. And the battle for the lead is on between Sophia Zarnicki and Vincent Matei Hicks. They are side by side up the back straightaway, coming to 2 to go. Vincent Matei Hicks to the outside, to the point. Here comes Sophia Zarnicki back to the inside. 2 laps to run in a Wild Tiger Bee feature here tonight at the Stafford Motor Speedway. Jacob Gray is right there in third. Contact among the leaders. And it's going to be Hicks losing third, now fourth position as he backslides. Tiger Bee winner a week ago, looking for another win here tonight, and she will get it off of turn number 4. Checkered flag is out. Sophia Zarnicki picks up a Wild Tiger Bee feature win here this evening.
Green is out, we're underway, and they immediately look to go 3 wide as the power move made by Warren Matson. Also trying to knife his way through the field is Ryan Midford. They're a little further back. Abby LeMay, who won the heat race, holds the lead now, but she's getting a charge on the outside from Fiona Miller. Behind them is the 7 of Jackson Hull. And we complete lap number 1. Your leader is Abby LeMay. Warren Matson has made it into the second spot. It's a 3-car battle. 1 for now by Midford on the inside. He is trailed by the 9 of Landon Cohen. And again, here comes Matson. Does he have enough power this time to grab the lead away in turn number 1? Abby up high, loses the top spot, a little slide by the 15 of Matson, and he pulls away down the backstretch. And they come off, closing in on the limping number 76 of Midford, as he has to get down low and allow the field to pass. Abby LeMay getting a challenge from the 9 of Cohen, who goes off the track and down into the turn 1 area. So problems for the number 9. As he comes off turn number 4 and picking up his second win of the year will be the 15 of Warren Matson.
Green flag is out and we are underway. Dylan Holbrook to lead the Junior Outlaws into turn number 1. Keeping an eye on Dylan Houghton further back, immediately making it 3 wide to the outside with Nunes to the bottom, Colton Gambacorta to the inside, and a bid for third with Ian Nunes to the outside. Alexander Downey will spin to avoid. Allison McCusker will spin. And now they're all piled up in turn 4. Tom, is that the 76 that has gone around? It's a big lap for Foster, who went from 6th to 2nd on the restart. And as they race high, now, ooh, Houghton's out of shape, and around goes a couple karts, Brault being one of them, Nunes the other. Caution is out. Holbrook leads them back to turn number 1. Foster in the outside lane, cuts across to the bottom off of turn number 2. Holbrook can't throw the block, and here comes Foster to the inside. Tommy Foster to the race lead, halfway home, and they pile in again in turn 4. Dylan Houghton is involved. Goff goes around. Polanski is involved. Into turn 3, off of turn 4. Dylan Holbrook sees the checkered flags and will pick up the race win here tonight in the Junior Outlaw feature events. Take 2, green is out, this time a much better start. Sydney Cook will lead back to turn number 1. Casey O'Sullivan in the second spot, looks to the inside for the race lead. They are 3 wide further back. Luke Gengenbach caught in the outside lane and being kicked outside of the top 5, maybe the top 10. as Casey O'Sullivan leads lap number 1. With Casey O'Sullivan leading the field to turn number 1, but here comes Matt Dupuis diving right to the bottom of the racetrack in turn number 2. Dupuis and O'Sullivan go side by side for the lead. Jaded Lage looking on in the 3rd spot. Been a dominant night here for Casey O'Sullivan in the Senior Outlaws, looking for a win here this evening. Checkered flag is out. Casey O'Sullivan wins the Senior Outlaw feature event.